Hey everyone, we're gonna be looking more about the new episode 3. Drop a like right now if you are hyped, and let's get into the news. I've been sitting on this theory for a couple of weeks now, and whatever Pro says usually turns out to be true. We're looking at the reboot card and the teleporter we see on Breeze to explain how the next agent will be teased and arrive. Now we can see over here, this is the portal I was talking about. Like, this is the exit portal. It has a few bricks over here, a map we are unaware of yet. Now at first I thought this was a windmill. I still think it's a windmill if we check over here. Now what I can see is this is actually a rebooted and overcharged portal overall. And then we can see, this portal here, this is kind of sus. This portal is pretty similar to what we see on Breeze, right? So that portal was shut off, but now it has started working, which I will get into it later on. We can see, kingdom crates over here, a beautiful scenery. These were very, very early designs, just so you know. I am certain that the teleporter on A will evolve just like the armor pod on Icebox did, signaling the next agent. To support this, we see an active and operational teleporter in both amazing concept art from Tio Aretos and a scene in the Breeze reveal trailer. So what we can see here is this is a portal, right? So I'll prove later on that this is in fact a portal and not, just some kind of a shipping port. And we can check over here. This portal is open here. Now, I don't know why he would, tease like that the portal is in fact open and here it's closed. Probably later on it will actually reveal itself. So what we can see here, this portal here in the trailer, we see an operational teleporter in both this amazing concept art from Tio and a scene in the Breeze reveal trailer. So here it was a concept art, right? So here it was open, but they decided in the game to actually not have it open for some reason. So that is a pretty nice detail. Like the portal here is white. It's not blue as the concept art, but it's still pretty accurate. And here it's a kind of bluish, so definitely has you questioning. The teleporter is huge and lengthy compared to its counterparts on bind and range, and this tells us two things. The teleporter is older than its counterparts. The teleporter is designed for more than just local teleportation. And especially I'd like to add here, since it was on a ship, it might, use more energy. It might have a different concept. And it's designed for more than just local teleportation. Maybe it's used, to store Radianite. So maybe it teleports Radianite. That is a possibility. Definitely look at how big this is. We can see Radianite boxes over here. We can see everything like Icebox have. Speaking of teleporters, who invented them? We assigned Killjoy to the invention of the spike, so it shouldn't be too much of a stretch to assign this to someone. It's unlikely that Kingdom put someone so valuable on this boat. So perhaps that person was already on an island, possibly the person inhabiting Wolf Mansion. Now this is something I wouldn't agree, like someone that made this teleporter, I think, the ship actually came afterwards, but it's possible that he also made a portal out of, the ship itself. Well, the symbol here in teleporter shares a likeness to the design of the unique symbol the other agents have. Let's proceed under assumption that this card is an agent teaser. If this agent is responsible for inventing the Radianite powered teleporters, and the new agent is called a Grenadier, so he uses grenades, he probably uses, some gadgets, which we'll look at later on. This would make the older part of universe, quite possibly the mysterious VP Agent 8. So we had an agent before that never got quite revealed, which was really confusing at some point. That agent never showed its face. It was scrapped. It was kind of scrapped, really. We're gonna be seeing it probably in the future. We gather that the agents use teleporters that harness rifts wormholes to provide transport to parallel universes in order to steal that sweet Radianite. This concept is a cornerstone of the central conflict and possibly the primary tool of the antagonist used to inspire the battles we play out. What better way to introduce our antagonist to pair it with the person responsible for the tech they use? Maybe. This really reminds me of a game called Dishonored, where you had to save, someone that actually invented all the gadgets you were fighting against, and, they trapped him in there. So perhaps Kingdom, forced this man as well to create, Radianite tech for the profit, for the money, for the power. So that's definitely possible, I would love this theory. I would love that. This would also make the agent a tech user, which would break the third Radiant strike, and we're currently on. Moving back, this also implies that the history of Breeze predates much of the latter half of the roster. The First Light Fright Company decals also make a lot more sense in this context. So let's see what these actually mean. Kingdom, Meridian, Emo 92405150429, FLFC, First Light Freight Company. Kinda sus. Thanks for reading, debating whether or not I should make a video for this or now, or wait to see what develops. This is really, really interesting. We don't know what this means. 16 me, 8, 6, 4, 2, 15 me, 8, 6, 4, 2. Oh, this is like meters, how tall the ship is. Okay, I see that. And these are like random signs, you know, probably used later on. Kingdom Meridian, First Light Freight Company is something that keeps me really confused. And there's a lot to look into here. Like, this is so undervalued. Like, there is so much to look into here, and I really love this theory overall. I think the next agent could be, you know, in fact making this teleporter. However, it seems like this teleporter was actually integrated into the ship, so it's possible that he created something for Kingdom while, you know, he was trapped or he was forced to work there, because everyone, you know, almost every single agent hates Kingdom, right? So they have reasons to hate Kingdom. Maybe, you know, they entrapped him or forced him into making such tech, even though he did not want. He wanted to help people. It's a definite possibility. Now, if we check over here, Dream Map Locations, First Light Ground Zero Research Lab, and we saw something like that before. We saw something. I'll go with that into a later video, but wherever Yoru's ancestor is stuck, we don't know that. We probably won't know for some time. Kingdom and Headworkers, the inside. Ooh, that would be an amazing map. Almond's Wally World. The moon has to be radiant there, right? And Valorant Protocol at Headworkers, and the hole in the ground under Aston. So the hole in the ground under Aston, I don't know. I don't think there will be much cover there, but the hole is probably filled with water, grab your flippers, and wetsuit. So, moon base. Okay. This is kind of sus. You know, a Riot employee. Nah, but just joking aside, a moon base would be awesome. That would be simply awesome. Yeah, those locations, what do you guys think? Do drop a comment down below and let me know. So, new codename for Agent Grenadier. So, this is completely new, just saying, so freaking fresh. Like a Grenadier. It doesn't tell us much, but chic. It's Chic's original. It's also tweeted by Floxay. Race 2.0, don't get me wrong, I want it. I think there'll be some gadget, but I don't know. But I think this codename is like Astra's, which was Foxtrot, you know. And Astra's codename is Rift. Foxtrot's Breeze is the codename. So really does make you wonder, Rift and Grenadier, so probably won't have grenades, okay? I don't think it will have grenades. But supposedly, you know, I wonder what it will actually do. I definitely think it will use a Radianite tech instead. It will probably have some sort of gadgets. Instead, it will be completely different to what Raze is, but maybe it's a duelist. Maybe it's a duelist. I hope so. We shall see. But this looks really, really promising, you know, something to actually spice things up, because, you know, Raze, Jet, and so on are actually dominating the beta right now. What if we get new agents that can also dominate the meta? That's something I'd love. Overall, do let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. So, screen on Breeze A site has switched on from what I can see via the real off-stream notification. It reads sequence initiated, and this is something Valorant have noticed. This is so awesome. Look at it. Sequence initiated, and I think they were actually transporting Radianite from this ship, or maybe, you know, they actually put Radianite from this island, you know, to the ship itself. So, you know, the ship went to Breeze first, which had huge stores of Radianite, and then they teleported the Radianite, and something went wrong. You know, the teleporter shut down, they lost energy, something like that. That's my own theory. So just to recap, they went on Breeze. The ship went on Breeze, you know, somehow got lost, or it was intentionally lost, and then they transported huge power boxes of Radianite, because we know Breeze is infested with Radianite mining, right? And it has so much technology on there. Probably the teleporter got shut down, you know, the civilization that was working there probably, you know, I don't know what happened with Kingdom employees. Maybe they went wild. What we do know is that the teleporter is not working anymore. It just started working as sequence initiated. Probably just a teaser that we're getting more next week or two. And we're not that far off from a new act, and time is flying so fast. I only have one request today, and this is some exciting news. It's new, it's fresh, so definitely drop a comment what your thoughts are on this. Do you think the next agent is using the portal? Do you think he created the portal? Drop your comments right now, and see you tomorrow.